What's up everybody, it's me Martin and welcome to another devlog. So since the previous devlog was released, we've received some input from you guys on our Discord server, the link to which is in the description box by the way. If you haven't seen the previous devlog, please make sure you go see that first for context. The link is also in the description box. And the input was basically a request for a streaming mode, which would hide your base building icons from the map, replace the numbers in the code lock with stars, or asterisks, if that's even a word, allow numbers to be entered into the code lock using the numpad on the keyboard, and to add the ability to change the code on your buildings. In case you've been living under a rock this entire time, streaming is when a person broadcasts the game that they're playing live over the internet and other people watch them play it. The problem is that somebody could be playing against that player and watching their screen on a second monitor at the same time, which would give them an unfair advantage as they would be aware of exactly where all their base buildings are, what the codes to them are, and so on. So we need a streaming mode to hide that information while the person is streaming. So let me demonstrate this to you real quick. Here I am in the map, and as you can see, I've got a safe here hidden in the forest. There's the safe's icon, there's my location right there, next to the safe. And now to turn on streaming mode, all I have to do is exit the map, go into the settings, display settings, let's scroll down here and turn on streaming mode. Streaming mode is on now, so let me go back into the map, and as you can see, my location and my safe's icon are gone. They're temporarily hidden, and we've also got a message at the bottom here which says streaming mode enabled, your location and your base building locations are hidden. And now if I go back into the settings and I disable streaming mode, my icons should appear on the map again. And there we are, there's my icons again. So let's check out the change code feature. As you can see, there's my safe in front of me, and if I place the mouse cursor over the safe, we now have a new option at the bottom here which says change code. So let's select it. And this is what the code locker looks like when streaming mode is disabled. So let me enter a new code, 1234. Enter, and the code is now changed. Now, if I enable streaming mode, go into the settings here, streaming mode on, and if I do the same thing now, change the code again, you'll notice there's a message at the bottom here which says streaming mode enabled, use numpad on keyboard. So if I enter numbers now, 1, 2, 3, you'll see that they're entered as asterisks and not as regular numbers. And I can also use the numpad on the keyboard to enter numbers, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's so nobody sees what numbers you're clicking when you're streaming. Another suggestion we received was that other people's buildings that you've entered the correct code to should also be displayed on your map. Otherwise, we'd be back at square one, writing the codes on sticky notes and sticking them on the screen again. So Alex here is going to place a safe. Ну все, можно начать строить сейф. And as you can see, there are no icons on my map. There's the safe. So Alex is going to tell me the code that he set for the safe, and I'm going to enter it and open the safe. Какой код установил?
1980.
Alex says that the code is 1980.
У меня метка появилась? Да.
There we go, I've opened up the safe. Now I have an orange safe icon on my map, meaning that it doesn't belong to me, and it also displays the code.
Вот теперь поменяй код.
So Alex is going to change the code now.
Поменял.
The code has been changed, and as you can see, the icon disappeared from my map. So if you change the code to a building, the people that had the old code will not be able to open it anymore, and they won't see the location on their maps either. Another concern that people had was, what if somebody finds your safe and tries to guess the code to it? Meaning they enter all the possible combinations one by one until they find the right code. Well, what we ended up doing is, if you enter the wrong code, your character will receive damage. And if you enter the wrong code too many times in a row, your character will die. Anyway, if you like what we're doing here, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos, and please consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/TavianaTheOrigins, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.